Hello, this is Master Daniel 96 and I'm back with another video, and today we are talking about some news that just came out today, and the headline is Simon Pegg says JJ Abrams' answer to Rey's parents was different from The Last Jedi, and this is by Adam Chitwood, and this came out from Collider, and it's pretty recent news, and let's begin. Ever since Star Wars The Force Awakens hit theaters, a big question on fans' minds has been regarding Rey's parents. Daisy Ridley's Rey is, of course, the protagonist of this new trilogy, and in The Force Awakens it's revealed that she was orphaned as a child by her real parents who remain hidden from view. When Rian Johnson picked up the baton for Star Wars The Last Jedi, he came up with an answer to that question, and the answer is Rey's parents are people of no importance. As revealed in the dramatic Rey and Kylo Ren scene, they were junkers, nobodies. This played as an crushing fact that Rey always knew deep down, and one Kylo tries to use to lure her to join him in creating a new world order. But the revelation backfires. Rey's parents aren't important. What's important is who she is and now what she's capable of. She's a nobody who rose to prominence to become a powerful Jedi. That in of it and of itself is a powerful story, and it's one Johnson chose to tell. However, fans have been curious as to whether this was JJ Abrams' intention when he first introduced the idea of Rey's orphanage in The Force Awakens. We know there was no overarching plan for the trilogy that Johnson had to stick with, and so he picked up where The Force Awakens left off and crafted his own continuation of the story. But as Simon Pegg tells it on Josh Horowitz's Happy, Sad, Confused podcast, The Last Jedi answer to who Rey's parents are. The question may have undone what Abrams was at least thinking about doing with that particular thread. Well, I know that JJ kind of intended, or at least was sort of being chuckled around. I think that's the kind of been undone slightly by The Last Jedi. I don't know. Laughs. I think Unkar Plutt is Rey's real father. Pegg obviously played Unkar Plutt in The Force Awakens, but he also contributed a bit to the script here and there, so he would know what the ideas were being bandied about on set, and he goes further to say the answer they were toying with would have been one of greater importance. There were some talk about, kind of relevant lineage for her, but I honestly don't know, and I don't know if anybody knows. We shall see. Nothing is set in stone per se. Just as Johnson picked up the baton from Abrams and ran with it, Abrams is now picking up the baton from Johnson and crafting Episode 9 on his own. It's impossible he retroactively undoes The Last Jedi answer, and it is also possible he doubles down on what Johnson came up with. I'm personally of the opinion that making Rey someone of important lineage is unexciting, and that's just the guy's opinion. And here's one quote I'll read. When I saw The Force Awakens, I had an odd sense of end during it. I felt kind of disappointed, and I couldn't figure out why. It ended at the premiere, and I felt down, and I was like, why do I feel down? And that's just something else. And so it looks like JJ Abrams didn't plan Rey to be a nobody, which she was of someone importance, which ever since The Force Awakens came out, I was just like, kind of just assumed she was a Skywalker or a Solo, which, if you've been watching me from like pretty much the beginning, that's like the theory I thought would be if she was related to anyone. But I mean, it's possible that Abrams will retcon things that maybe Johnson had his own take, what maybe JJ had, like with the Rey's parents thing, because that was like a big, one of the big mysteries of The Force Awakens going into The Last Jedi that everyone was anticipating, and the Snoke theories as well. And Ryan Johnson, I mean, decided to make his own thing and kind of really like, which with The Last Jedi reveal, I didn't get that excited about the answer. Like, I wasn't very thrilled. I mean, no one said I was disappointed by it, but the way it was executed, I just felt like it didn't impact the story as much when you compare it to Luke and Vader in Empire. I mean, I wouldn't have minded if she was of anyone importance, but I was against the Kenobi theory because that would confuse the casual fans. But I was more on the Skywalker or Solo side, but which I, in my opinion, would have been the most logical one if she was related. But I mean, Ryan Johnson made the nobody thing, but maybe in episode 9 we'll get a more concrete answer if, if Kylo Ren's telling the truth in this, and maybe, he was telling it from a certain point of view. And I will link this article down below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and comment what you think down below, and see you guys next time. Bye.